Hi Gemini and cross watchers, welcome. So do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. If you find that this reading isn't resonating with you or you want another perspective on your situation, do check out the other sides in your chart. Now if you're unfamiliar with those, there is a link down below in the description to check that out. Alright, so let's get started. Holy Spirit and angels and spirit guides, what insight do you have for Gemini? Feels good. I'm going to shuffle this one. Alright, feels good. So let's dive right in. So, how do I put this into words? So some of you guys, you could be going through a huge loss. This could be within the family, or this could be with money, work, and that sort of thing, okay? Or some of you guys just feel like you've lost your abundance, alright? So I feel like some of you guys, it's just like you're struggling financially. I feel like you're struggling financially, or with work, or with your stability, so to speak. Okay. So this is here as a strength. So it's like, I get the sense, so like you're a fighter, you're trying to protect what's yours. You know, you're not, you're trying to protect what's yours. You're not like, it's like you're not accepting the loss, you're not accepting, but in a good way. But as a weakness in the situation, it's like not being honest or truthful, or just like very clouded, you know, that sort of energy. Let's see what you're hoping for. Interesting. So it's like, because the cups are all about, you know, emotions and intuition, and you know the key is unlocking. So it's like, or the key is just like not just unlocking, but having access to. So I feel like some of you guys, maybe you're hoping to like get a, like, it's just like, how do I explain that? It's like you don't want your emotions to show, and then for those of you who are using your intuition or not using your intuition, you know, hoping that, you know, you can trust in yourself more. So, but you fear that you won't be able to rest. You know, there's a lot of like there is a confusion and sadness in this situation, and you're just, I feel like some of you guys don't see an end to it. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. Now, the past affecting the situation, because, you know, a lot of times when we face things, the past, you know, the past situations do come up, past things for the past do come up. So it's like there's this history of moving too slowly. So like not acting quick enough, you know. It's just like just like, it's okay to take your time, but there's taking your time and then there's dragging your feet, you know what I mean? And then the outside influence. So you could be dealing with someone younger than you, or you could just be dealing with someone who's very immature, who lacks ambition, who lacks goals, who doesn't have any work ethics. Is that the right word? You know, that sort of energy. Like, this person is just like, you know, not all together when it comes to, you know, being grounded and having a foundation. Now it's here with the ring, so, you know, there's something serious going on here with this. You know, this could be something legally binding, or like some of you guys could have commitment, some sort of commitment with this person. That doesn't have to be romantic. It could be work related, business related, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see what action needs to be taken. Interesting. So I'm seeing two things. So one, an apology, you know, after a fight, or it's like, so you know how they say pick your battles? I feel like there's a fight that needs to be had here. Not necessarily like a physical fight or like a revengeful fight or anything like that. Like, you know, because obviously when you speak your truth, because, you know, there's not, honesty and clarity isn't here, you know, not being honest, you know, I feel like this situation causes for you to be straightforward, and even if it ends in an argument, that's okay, because something good could come from it, you know. I mean, no one wants to fight or argue, but it's like, you know, sometimes people don't like what you have to say, you know, when you have your feelings or you have your opinion, and it will lead to an argument, but at least you'll be heard, and I think you'll feel better afterwards, you know. Even, it's just like, sometimes, I don't know how to explain it. It's not fun, you know, losing any kind of relationship or anything, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for you, but in a positive way, not in a cruel, mean type of way, if that makes sense. So let's see where things are headed. Interesting. Yeah, so no longer staying stagnant. Okay, no longer staying stagnant. So once you stop being in that stagnant, stuck, overthinking situation, or thinking too long, taking too long to think and stuff, it's like once you quit being stagnant, things will start to turn around. Even if you still have that negative energy around you, because, you know, it's like during that transition period is always the hardest, you know what I mean? Because there's going to be drama, there's going to be hard feelings, there might be some arguing, but, you know, as long as you're doing what you need to be doing, you know, get through that storm, and then, you know, then things will, you know, turn around. Let's see what's going on, because it does feel like there's definitely somebody else involved in this situation, you know, and unfortunately you're stuck picking up the pieces of what it looks like. So let's see what advice we have for you guys. Imaginarium. So this is about feeding your imagination. So some of you guys are having ideas in your mind. It's this, so like I was saying before, I just feel like you guys have like done a lot of thinking and stuff. Like I was saying with the hangman, you know, too much in your thoughts or moving too slowly. You know, it is time for action. You know, start feeding your ideas. You know, put them into the works. And then we have Dragon's Lair. This card is about not judging a book by its cover. So it's like something may look a certain way, and we tend to judge it by how it looks, but saying don't do that. So there's something going on here that you're doing that to. So stop judging by what it looks like and get the facts. Get the facts before you start assuming and stuff. And then here we have Poppy. You need to practice forgiveness. And I know forgiveness is a hard thing to do at times, but like I've said a million times, I think people have a misconception of forgiveness. Forgiveness is about letting go of that hate, letting go of that anger, let go of that grudge. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, forgive and forget and just let bygones be bygones. You know, if you have to cut something or someone out of your life and move on, then do it. You know, just because you forgive somebody for something doesn't mean that they have the right to stay. I just always feel the need to explain that, alright? So anyways, this is your guys' reading for today. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you haven't already. Greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye, take care.